Hello and welcome to Rocket League. I'm the Expert Layman. Season 4 is out, and I'm going to be doing my placement matches and giving some strategy for maximizing some what are probably going to seem like counterintuitive strategies, but ways to get the most out of it. Okay, I have sound. Never can trust YouTube. Shoot. So yeah, the thing to remember about me is I actually play like this. 16 by 3. But this is terrible for streaming, so I will leave it like this. It does cut off the chat, but you know, the chat really doesn't have any, unless you're just here to like for drama. The chat really doesn't matter, and what people say and how people play are often so different that it's almost better to just ignore it. So yeah, I'm going to do my 10. First rule is, I feel like the bouncer from Roadhouse. Oh, let me be nice. Basically telling bouncers, you know, you don't have to beat the crap out of everybody. It's too costly to bust up the bar. So you'll ask them to leave nicely. And if they don't leave, you'll get someone else. And you'll both ask them to leave nicely. And if they still won't, you'll get, you know. So try to be as nice as possible, but don't, not to the point where you're letting people exploit you, because that will make you play bad because, well, you like yourself less when you're being exploited. And when you like yourself less, you play worse, which is sort of the, the essential premise here. Don't engage with toxicity, because it'll make you like yourself less, and liking yourself less affects your play a lot more than people think. Just going to check one more time. OBS has been so weird. Test the stream, test the stream, test the stream. As soon as I try to go live, it just freezes up. I'm afraid I will at some point deal with that. I need to bring this over a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, right over my boost. That's a good spot to put it. But try to be helpful. Don't, be nice to the point of being like almost more passive than you normally would be. Oh, I did not get the next touch. Well, that works out. Maybe 2.5 people. I put my OBS right over my boost. Since I'm using all 3 screens, I don't have anywhere to put it. Or it's not covering something up, and I'm too paranoid. That's not good. And I'm kind of guessing most people will be on their best behavior. But, never can tell. Not what I intended. Kind of worked out, though. It's really cool. Like, everybody's actually trying. It's kind of weirding me out. It's like I have a special talent. It's being able to tell when people are like holding back. And it's really freaking strange. Nobody seems to be holding back. So yeah, if you're a cooperative player and you end up with cooperative people like this, no advice, have fun. It's like having fun and playing cooperatively will actually make you play better, which is, the opposite of you're playing with toxic people. You start playing worse. I said my bad on that, because it kind of was. Yeah, the rear guy kind of pressed up into the second guy a little too much there, but I didn't help the situation at all either. I don't know if I got that boost or not. Okay, I'm moving it now. Reduce my paranoia. I'll just move it up. I don't need to see that. Okay. Oh, I didn't say thank you. Say nice shot, say great pass, say what a save, you know, say all the positive things. Even if you're not feeling it, you should still say it. Because, like, you want, if you're with cooperative people, you want to signal that. Really thought he was going to hit that. Oh, I got the second touch on that. I can't believe it. Oh, that's not good. And I'm going to say nice shot. Because it's not really what I want to do. But do you want... It's worth eating a little bit of grr to win. And I don't actually care that much. But I'm trying to stick with the guide. You know, help people get the most out of their matches. Yeah, I think the other team's basically given up in there. That sense I had that nobody was throwing, yeah, that was gone about a minute ago. Maybe a minute and a half. It was like somebody popped up on our side, somebody popped up on their side. And resentment can just pop up out of nowhere for like, well, it's not nothing, but yeah, see, now they're just throwing. I guarantee 2 people have already forfeited it and a third person, oh, look at that drive-by. That is what I would describe as a toxic maneuver. That is beyond being selfish, beyond playing like a soloist, which is basically someone who just won't do anything that might inadvertently benefit a teammate. But that is basically joining the other team and either passing to them or driving by the ball in such a, you know, to the same effect. It's really hard to see when the other team's throwing because you just want to... It's so much easier to just believe you're awesome, you know? Oh, I thought he wanted that. Oh my god. I'm just kind of having fun now. I just don't like running it up on people, even when they are throwing. Like, oh, you will... If somebody on the other team wants you to just keep dunking on their teammates, I suddenly lose the urge. It's like a completely different team over there. But, like I said, I guarantee one is holding the other 2 hostage right now. Okay. Oh! Yeah. I might have sabotaged myself a bit there because I don't want to run up the game. That's a good excuse for missing. At least it's original. Now what would be really cool is if these guys want to like form up a team. I just had a close one there. I've been like saying a lot of stuff. Just positive stuff. Oh, there's one. Wait, I thought I had placement matches. Okay. One down. And I might just bail on a... If staying in... You know, if I end up on a team like what happened over there, I'm probably going to bail in one manner or another. I might just sit there and, you know, ride out the game without moving and just watch the guy, you know, do his toxic thing. But letting yourself be the pincushion for somebody else's toxic jollies is not good for you. Almost forced an own goal there. Ooh. Yeah, I think... Seeing a little throwerism on the other team. Oh! Wish I could have gotten that. That would have been awesome. Haven't established how throwery our team is yet, because the other team hasn't really given our team a... Oh, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. What the hell are they doing downfield? Okay. Are they fighting over the other corner boost or something? Not a good sign. The weird thing is when people on the other team start playing Toxic, people on your team can start just because it, like... I took my bad there. Oh... I like, you know, they're like trying to work together. Oh, that was probably, it was not a shot, and it was not a pass. That was a weird bounce. I don't blame him at all. I'm almost certain I would have missed it also. Wow, I'm like sensing no freaking throw stuff from our side. Sometimes just, you know, throwing the right pass or like not... Damn it. He had that and I just nicked it right out of his range. Well, maybe I should cycle back further. Maybe I've been playing with toxic people too much. Maybe, you know, when there's no crazy person on the bus, I got some bad news for you kind of moment. Like, oh shoot, am I the toxic one? The other side seemed to stop doing their crap too. Yeah, then again. Yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. Somebody else started it. Oh, that. I was hoping that was going to hit the skirt. Just keep it down here. We'll get them. Not have the boost for that. I couldn't see it. My OBS was over it. No, I didn't move it earlier. Yeah, that was a weird little drive-by there, and that was a weird little pass. Like, I wish they would pick either... Play cooperatively or don't. This like cycling back and forth crap is getting old. Yeah, I don't know if it was both of them or just one of them. It was hard to track on that, but there was definitely points where it was like, okay, why would you do that? And how many times can I put it up? Right in front of the goal. One of those, something should have happened. But one of the things I was worrying about, like, I could talk about this a little bit on yesterday's stream about the patch notes, is that when you try to squeeze out toxicity, it doesn't go anywhere. It just changes forms and becomes more abstracted. That's why all these sophisticated strategies for, like, sabotaging your team that try to hide themselves. I had 9 centers. Wow. I knew I would set them up a lot. I mean, more than I thought. There should have been some assists on the board. You wouldn't think it would take that long to get into a game, considering this is the first day of the season, and it's like 5:30 Eastern. I will do a paranoid check on my stream. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it covered just super courteous, both in quick chat and in play. Because even the people who are trying to sabotage, the sophisticated ways, they can only push the needle so much because they don't want to be obvious. And sometimes it's because they're hiding it from themselves. Sometimes they're hiding it from other people, but they're aware of it. It's a mixed bag. But the higher the level of discourse isn't the right word, but courtesy in the play style, the less room they have to maneuver. And people also like winning. So a lot of the people that might have sabotaged a game, if it stayed close, but they didn't have a very high score, if you're like winning, a lot of times they might just go with it. Doesn't seem to be a lot of interest in challenging shots here, and one of our guys is AFK in their goal, so that's awesome. How did I not pick up that boost? It felt like I went right through it. Yeah, I definitely got some thrower action going here. Yep, feeling a 1v4 vibe. I should expect some drive-bys and passes to the other team, if I'm correct. What? Maybe it's not him, maybe it's just the other guy. Oh, he had a shot on goal. Why didn't he put it downfield? That's some toxic shit right there. And he didn't even put any effort into following that up. I'm voting to forfeit because I know what he's doing. He actually tried to block my shot there. But I'm terrible with names. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm going to wow all the toxic maneuvers. sometimes it'll usually either make them stop being an asshole, or they'll just escalate. Which, you know, he just rammed me, so I think we know which way that's going. Yeah, they're just driving by at this point. And I'm done. They can play their stupid little sabotage their team game by themselves. They don't need me for this. Also, when you do this, a lot of times they just stop throwing and they'll like play at their full potential. So usually right about now they're scoring a goal. They're like, see, I'm going to show it. We didn't need him at all. See, he was the problem. See, it wasn't us, you know, just driving by the ball and passing to the other team. No. Yeah, amazing how they can connect with the ball so much better now. Well, I guess some old habits die hard. Because I'm not engaging with this. I'm not going to be parasitized. They'll play their little game. Another 90 seconds. I'll have another game to play. Oh, he's not mad. Clearly I'm the problem here. Wow. Usually they shift. They start pretending that they weren't throwing the whole time. Well, there we go. But some people, when they've been playing like Toxic for so long, it's like just in them and they can't stop even if they want to. I told a story about this one kid I was playing with, and he was super ragey. And then he did that thing where he he gives you the friend request so that he can yell at you. And, you know, I knew it was coming. You suck. He's like, oh, come on, play a game with me. I promise I'll set you up with a bunch of passes. You know, a bunch of super passes. I'll let you dunk on people. And he's like, and he agreed to it. And then I did. And then he was having fun. And then he started and then we got into voice. And then it was even more fun. But the funny thing was, he couldn't help it. He kept doing these maneuvers and he'd apologize profusely. Because you know, we were in this super friendly game, we're in voice chat. And then he was getting really mad at himself because he couldn't understand why he was doing these things. And I felt so bad for him because he didn't want to be that way. He'd just done that for so long. He didn't know how to be a different way. And that's part of why you're seeing these guys deliberately throw and then give maximum effort and then go back to throwing and then give maximum effort. Nice pass. I'll just report them both and move along. They're probably reporting me, but when the only thing you've said in chat is wow and okay, it's kind of a hard case to make. Ooh, Chuck. Even though I don't think this reporting unsportsmanlike actually does anything, I'm still going to do it on principle. And vibrating mangoes. They did not come in to play a game. They came in to parasitize. And I just don't want my day brought down by that, you know? Because it gets under, you know, it's so subtle at first when it gets under your skin. You don't even realize it. But then you start reacting more emotionally and you're more easily upset by the mistakes of others because as you get more frustrated, you notice more of the toxic play as you enter that arena. So it's why are people always, you know, when you're in a bad mood, why are people why are there so many more dickheads around when you're upset? It's well, they were there all along, but you were largely oblivious to a lot of what they were doing until you got ticked off. And now it's everywhere. So it's one of those weird things where it's not in your head, but in the same sense, it really wasn't there before. Wow. That sucks. Crossover. Not you. Why would you go that way? Signaled that he was going to follow him up the wall and then just veered off to the right. Not a good sign. Sorry about the coughing. Yeah, there's strangeness going on. Yeah, there's I don't know if chasing is the right word. Order jumping. Yeah. I am quite certain that one guy is sabotaging while trying to hide sabotaging. He's moving in weird ways that, like, screw with, like, his team working together. Like, weaving around like he's gonna go for something and, like that shit. He's like, I'm going for it, I'm not going for it. I'm going for it, I'm not going for it. I'm going for it, I'm not going for it. That literally screws with your teammates. I'll give it a allow because he basically blocked my shot. I'm done. I'm not playing this game. The game's over. They're deciding to do other stuff. When you're deliberately undermining your team for jollies, that's when I'm out. You can get your toxic jollies off somebody else. I'm not playing. Plus, you know, I don't want to ruin my ability to recognize, you know, cooperative players later because it would be fun, because I know how all the, you know, toxic stuff works. So I can actually beat them at their own game, but you basically lose by engaging with them in that game. And I'll do that at times, like in certain moods, like, because since, you know, for the most part, they're either, you know, they're unconscious of what they're doing or have made themselves unconscious. Hid it from themselves, so it's funny, the other team knows they're throwing. Even if you ask them, they probably would say, no, they're just bad. I'll just do laps. If the other team won't leave me alone, there's no game here. If I come in contact with the ball while I'm doing laps. There's no game here, to be clear. The guy made it very clear, teammates made it very clear that they were here for something other than the game. I can't help it. It's just what I am. Like, and it's funny, even when I'm getting, like, really irritated by toxic players, just like I'll just unconsciously just float up a sweet pass for someone who's been a total dick to me. But sometimes just letting them know, like, hey, I'm not playing this game, sometimes they'll turn around. I'm actually a pretty fun person to play with. If you're cooperative. If you're here to parasitize people, you're probably not going to like me. Well, my main thing is boosting other people. Like, my accuracy isn't that great. My biggest contribution, usually, isn't scoring. I love how I just demolish my own points with goals. It's like, and I've done this so many times. I think I unconsciously know that I've got it. And it's like, hey, make a joke. I don't know. I don't have an explanation. It would be really epic if they're like, oh, if I actually pulled both of them into cooperative play, we form up a team, and then run through the rest of the 7 games winning them all. I give them a nice shot even though it didn't go in. No, I actually wouldn't do that because this was luck. This shouldn't have happened. And I guarantee, if I had just kept playing, we would have lost. 100%. Jostling them out of their, like, sabotage by not moving is amazingly effective. It's also like, I'm not taking your crap. Like, if we were actually playing a sport together in the real world with our physical bodies, and you started pulling crap like that, there'd either be a fight or somebody walking away. And that's how that would be resolved. But Psionics doesn't like to let people escape their parasites. There's money in them parasites. Well, I might not do all 10 games. Realizing this could take a while. I had to, I'm working on a really silly project. Probably not appropriate for a Rocket League video. Probably not appropriate for my channel, as I'm supposed to be apolitical. But, I started getting these my mail website that I've used for a long time suddenly decided that they were also a legitimate news website, and that without me asking for any of it, that they would start giving, trying to inform me about the world. I do like this map, by the way. Although it feels more like Looney Tunes. Well, maybe keep it down. I was hoping we were going to benefit from that. This is a little distracting. Stop being so beautiful. Give him a nice shot. But it is a really nice map. I think the forced perspective is a little bit too hard. I love corner stuff. There's one part of this map I play at a Grand Champion level It's the freaking corners. Oops. Oh, nice. I'm gonna wait to say nice shot in case it was an own goal. Yeah, I said, whoops, my bad. That was pretty awful. Especially since they only have one person in the game right now. Maybe I was just trying to make his day. Like, that's a good sign. The fact that we're not like fighting each other over who gets to dunk on them is a really good sign. Funny, that screws me up because at some point I unconsciously use the placement of the cars on the other side of the map to know where my teammates are. So when okay, did we lose somebody? Yes, he's doing donuts in the other. You know, if we're up by like 5, I could get behind that. And those other guys could come back. I don't think there's a way to tell from this side. He didn't. We're only up by 1 point. You can't do this like, I'm a noble person, I want a fair game. That could have been your teammates bailing on you. Seriously, guys? No, you. No, you. It is feeling a little bit like keep away. Okay, now I feel better. Now, you know what? I don't care what people do. This has been kind of unexciting. It is weird when people won't forfeit, like masochist, like is. please, sir, I'd like another. Like, what is, you know? But, you know, sometimes you'll win those. I mean, I'm sure I'm trying to remember a specific situation, but it's all general. Or not close enough. All yours, dude. Wow. Double kickoff bail. Leave the guy in back holding the bag. Come back in after you bailed. Like, oh, look, I tried. Yeah, that's classic. And another kickoff. Bail left the guy in the middle. Drive by. Self-pass that he lost control of. Nice shot. I wish I could see that better because it looked like the guy in back went up. He probably shouldn't have, but ambiguous enough. I might have been the problem. Just I made him be less aggressive. A little weirdness there. Okay. They like refuse to go inside the goal. You notice that? Really bad sign. Like the normal thing there is to go to the more defensible position inside the goal, but if you are selfish, soloist, toxic, whatever, your best chance at taking control of the ball and doing whatever you want to do with it lies just outside the goal. Because remember, you don't care if bad things happen. Kind of felt like he passed that to them instead of taking a shot. Wow. Hard. I don't know. Pass. I was calling the hard miss. Right there, dude. Are you not on ball view? Or just pretending to not see stuff? Oh. It's trying to just like touch it in the center, but I am voting for it. I know what they're doing. No, I really don't want to do it, but I'm going to say nice shot. That's where the magic comes from. Being nice when it's the last thing you want to do for that jackass. Yeah, I'm just waiting for this boost. If my teammates are going to be like boost starving me. Shit. What's the difference how I hit it and it moves towards the goal in an advantageous position to hit for my teammates and they're not there. And then you go the other way and they... yeah, I'm getting more annoyed than usual. I think if they were just like the same thing all the time, it'd be easier. But it's like having a bipolar partner. It's like, can you just be one thing for a while, even if it's the bad thing? They told me nice shot. Then, you know, maybe we've turned a corner. And there's some people that just won't respect anyone until they do something awesome. But there's another group that as soon as you do something awesome, they freaking hate you. Man, it's like a boost wasteland out here. I really wanted that, but I also really wanted to be nice. Don't you fucking dare. I had a little boost, I could have dunked right over him. Yeah, he's not taking that one. That would have been a nice finisher. So was that 3 out of 4? 2 out of 3? I think it's 3 out of 4. Or 4 out of 5? Overall, a little better than usual. But obviously, no, that's what sucks. No individual player can have a sample size that you can justify anything with. Like, you can't split yourself into like 1,000 people and then play all at once. You might learn something about yourself, though, because you'd probably get matched up with yourself. Oh, hey. Hello, Zizix. I don't trade. I mean, if there's something in my inventory that you have an interest in, I'll probably just let you have it, because if it's not something I'm using, I really don't care. Hit me up, I believe my Steam and Discord info are on my channel, so if you want to hit me up after this, just give me a list of the things you're looking for and in a rank order, and I'll just go down the list until I find something you want, and you can have it. Outside the goal. See? There aren't very many really good indicators, but that's one of them. Like sometimes, you know, you don't have time to get in the goal, or because you know where it's coming from. So it's not like you always have to be in the goal, but like in most situations, especially like, yeah, serious throwage. I mean, like, what was he even doing up there? And what was that guy doing all the way over there? Nah, I'm done. There's no way you get 3 goals in like 30 seconds. Wow, see? Epic pass. I think I just got to save. They're clearly throwing. And I'm not interested in playing along with that. Plus, the best chance to get them to not throw is to stop moving. Because they really want that, like, look, we didn't need you. We did it all on our own. So, yeah. Prove me wrong. Run up the score and say, you know, whatever you want to say in chat. But that's still a win. Okay. And this is what I described earlier, where one person, Psionics, thinks it's a really good idea to allow one toxic person to hold 5 people hostage. But this is what leads to, you know, better games, is giving one person this much power. My suggestion, I mentioned this in the last stream, if the score difference is less than 3 points, you need all 3 votes to forfeit. If the difference is 3 points or 4 points, you need 2 votes to forfeit. If the other team is up by 5 or more points, only one person needs to forfeit. I can't imagine why this is not... This or something like this is not something to do. Like, this guy's going to hold us for another 3 minutes. But they really, really don't like it when you stop moving, because they want to pretend that this is still a game. That, you know, that they didn't, like, kill the actual game with the game they're playing, which is, well, their game is called Kill the Game, basically. And after they've killed the game, they like to pretend they didn't kill the game and that the game is still going. And if you don't want to play during this... that's a bad metaphor. It's the necrophilia of the game. You're trying to keep going with something that isn't alive anymore, and I'm not going to play along with it. And when people are trying to delude themselves, they really need people to play along. And they get super upset when they don't. Good job, Psionics. You're eliminating toxicity from the world by facilitating the worst actors. I guess I can go ahead and... I still don't think Unsportsman does anything. Like, the story he's probably telling himself right now is, these guys are terrible. I was gonna win this game, but they just suck so much. And look, now they're not even playing. Well, this works too.
60 seconds left on the clock. Magnificent goal!
Yeah, the circle thing might be better. Oh, well, let's look at him too.
30 seconds left on the clock. Absolutely magnificent goal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do what the toxic people do in this one narrow context, which is just alt F4 out of the game. Like 5 minutes, come back in, and unless they change something, no disciplinary action is taken. So like that's the funny thing about all their crap about like ban times and stuff. Unless they've changed something, you can just like freaking close your game, hard close your game, and the server doesn't know that you did disconnect. And it's not like they can start, like, if they started applying those penalties to everybody with connection issues, people would just not even be able to play pretty soon. There's some people with some pretty bad internet, and they only give you one a day. And that's in casual. So obviously they can't apply them on disconnects. So they're just... Basically, they want to pretend that they're doing something when they're not doing anything, which is basically what all lazy management types do. There's a thing they're supposed to be doing, and then that's hard. So they try to, like, change their mandate to, like, something easy. It's kind of like, you know, maybe I shouldn't do this, but, like, I did do the fake news video on the snowman built on top of a tree stump hit by a truck. Fake, little silly video, but the point of that was that they're lazy. That is the number one driving force. You're like, you know, they have an ideological thing they're trying to do. It's like, no, that's the opportunistic infection that moved in because of just this lazy environment. Like, it doesn't have its own thing. It's just a bunch of people just trying to do whatever gets them through with the minimal amount of effort. It's not just that it's low effort, it's that they cut resources, they don't pay people as much. When things start to decay and fall apart, we like to blame the things that move in to replace them. But something was going to occupy that space. Okay. Mr. Seinfeld running down to the other end of the field for no apparent reason and driving by the ball. I'm actually going to say it, since he's please stop throwing. I have a... Yeah, you can see it. It's the PC guy. We might get some decent play out of him for a little while, and then he's just going to go right back. And I'm just going to keep him from doing whatever he thinks he's going to do. I just said, enjoy your throwing, Seinfeld. And of course. Now he's going to pretend like we're the problem. That's so funny. Yeah, let's do laps. I just want to be left alone, but I got to keep moving. And now he's on goaling. I am actually going to count that as harassment. I don't care if they put the verbal qualifier on there. Does Pashi not understand what Seinfeld is doing? I don't think he does. Even after Seinfeld literally owned gold. What I think it is Pashi's also toxic, but he's a much more subtle version of it. Oh, I can have some fun while doing laps. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to call it stream. I think Posh figured it out. Oh, and make them watch every replay while they're sabotaging. Well, you know what? I think I'm just going to wrap up the stream here. I'll go through the rest of my placement matches, but anything else? Oh, no, I think that's it. I'm the Expert Layman. Thanks for watching. This has been Rocket League Placement Matches. You all have a great day.